Hi, it's Michael Whitehouse, the guy who knows the guy with your motivational minute. So I just finished my karate class, but the class before ours is the kids class. And the class, you know, they were working, but they were kind of taking shortcuts. And so Kyoshi spoke to them, gave them a lecture, and basically said, if you're making shortcuts now, what are you going to do in the future? What are you going to do as you get older? And I wanted to add, and of course I didn't want to interrupt the class, but I'm adding it now, that the question, what are you going to do? You're taking shortcuts when you're a kid, what are you going to do to get older? Is my story. When I was a kid, when I was in school, in high school, I got really good at getting grades. I'd get a B+ like nothing. A little more effort getting an A-, and why should I ever put in more work than that? College, 3.3 average, graduated cum laude. I'll never forget, I got my diploma, or my degree, and my girlfriend at the time, who worked her butt off, got a 3.9 or whatever. She saw I got a 3.3 and she said, "You do nothing! How'd you get a 3.3? You do nothing!" And I'm like, well, what can I say? I'm just pretty smart. I'm efficient. And then I graduated in Open Phoenix Games, and the store made no money. Business failed. A number of other endeavors also failed. Why? Because I thought that I could use shortcuts to get by. And in real life, you can't. Kids who get through school easy have a disadvantage. They don't learn grit. They don't learn how to deal with things that are hard. It wasn't until my 30s that I finally learned how to lean in, how to push hard. I mean, yesterday I worked 14 hours. But now I've got the opposite problem. Now I work too hard. Now I don't know when to stop. I don't know how to turn off. Yeah, working 14 hours was fun. I felt great at the end of it. A little tired, but I felt great. But it took me so long, and I really believe I'd be in a better place. I mean, I think I'm going to do great things. I'm doing good things. But I think I'd be a better place financially, emotionally, all kinds of ways, if I had leaned in more, if I hadn't taken shortcuts. Honestly, if I'd gone to this school when I was a kid, I think I would have done much better, because I would have gotten those lessons. I would have learned shortcuts don't work. There's no shortcuts on the path to success. Now, you can work smarter, you can be more efficient, but there's no shortcuts. You can't say, I'm not going to put the effort in. If you're not working on one thing to work on a different thing, that's triaging. But if you're not working on something so you can go to a party, or you're not working, say, it's good enough, I'm going to go watch TV. It's good enough, I'm going to go have some ice cream. No one ever wins that way. No one ever wins that way. And if you need that kick in the pants, well, that's what I do. I coach people. It's also what they do. There's their number, if you're here in the Groton area. But if you think you can get by the easy way, find someone who will make sure you don't. Whether it's a coach, or a mentor, or a boss, or someone. Find someone to harden you, to give you that grit. Otherwise, you'll be missing out on the true greatness that really is within you. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this valuable. I'd love to hear your comments. Love to hear your feedback on this one. Because this is my wisdom, it's theirs. So, I'd love to hear your feedback on that. And if you like motivational messages, I encourage you to check out motivation.guywhoknowsaguy.com. Daily motivational message every single day. And final note, I said things would be very different if I hadn't, if I had leaned in properly. But I never want to go back and change things. Say hi, Ro. Those things still turned out good. See you tomorrow.